Well, I'm glad I'm glad you're here this morning.
Yeah, I'm
man,
glad to be here.
to even share that. You know,
Ooh, y'all gave me some. Oh, it's
Yeah.
heavy.
because
Jesus.
you know it's
Lord.
oftentimes, you know how me and Mike met, Shanika. You know, I think I was about 14.
Yeah, I thought you were 14 years old.
I was 14, and he came and spoke at my school, at Donica High School.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, hey, I want to be down with
And
these
I was a
guys.
kid too.
Yeah,
We was in an organization
yeah.
called Black Teens for
Black
Advancement.
Teens for
Thank you,
Advancement.
Mr.
Shouts
Johnson.
out to Mr. Johnson, man.
From Mays.
Yes, sir. And this has been one of my brothers, you know, for a very long time, and I've watched his growth. You know, this is one of those people who made me feel like, because we were like there together in meetings, and I remember we hosted some German delegates for the damn
up at
Olympics.
Oglethorpe.
Not German delegates.
Yeah, these people came in for the Olympics, and we took their ass
Wow.
to Bowen home
Yeah.
on some school buses.
Y'all took some German people to Bowen
And
home.
they couldn't believe they eyes. We was out there with Loden was out there, and then we left from Bowen home and went to Guilford Forest.
Yeah.
So we
okay.
showed them.
One side.
Yeah.
And,
You know what I'm saying? So I've been walking with you on this journey for some time. I'm just happy this album is here.
It's here, man. It's a whole experience. It's an album about Michael, and it co-stars Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, you hear this record, you're gonna hear parts of your own childhood, parts of your adulthood.
Yeah.
You're gonna relate to it. And you know, if it's good times, we're gonna laugh through it. If it's trouble, we're gonna get through it.
So this Emmy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just won an Emmy.
yes, congratulations.
Like,
Yep.
That don't happen every day.
Yeah,
Hold on.
for my show Love and Respect that comes on PBS. I won it for the episode where I interviewed Bernice King.
Yes.
I'm just proud.
like what's this news like? I mean, because when you did this, I'm not gonna say what I'm pretty sure, because I don't know. When you was in the process of y'all doing this, did you think accolades like this would come with this, or you just thought you was just doing what you normally do?
I wanted to be on TV since I was that little 9-year-old buck-toothed boy with the halo and the horns on the album cover.
Yeah.
I just wanted to. I loved public television. Like
I was raised on
as a
yeah,
kid
yeah.
growing up on the West Side. I didn't see white people. Like I saw them on TV.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
My Mr. Rogers, you know, when
Yeah.
you look at Bob Ross, that it was on public television, so it was an opportunity for me to have a Charlie Rose-esque, Tavis Smiley-like show
Yeah.
where I just interviewed people. I've interviewed Tyler Perry. I've interviewed conservatives like Eric Erickson. Interviewed Big Boy and Tip. You know, and I just get to have regular conversations with folks who are usually seen as bigger. You know, and I talked to I talked to Bernice King. Had a great interview. And I just wanted a show that I could do that, have conversation. And I didn't know it would lead to an Emmy. And
because
I've only been on 1 year.
We're talking
First
about
season got one.
public access TV.
First.
And you got like
Public broadcasting, PBS. And let me tell y'all something about letting God handle your problem.
Okay.
So a lot of people think, you know, they don't like Killer Mike because Killer Mike, it was not perceived as whoever they voted for. He didn't champion. This actress who I actually like this lady in was an actress. She said she's going to use her platform to take me down. I was like, sister,
whoa,
we don't do this in public. We don't fight. The Mr. Farrakhan told you don't be fighting in public. But I was like, you know, if politics matter that much to you, fine. But she's Emmy nominated, and I told her at the time, I was like, I'm a Grammy winner. I'm not going to argue with a nominee for anything. And now that I've won an Emmy, whenever you get in the club, baby, I'll be here waiting on you. I got the champagne. I'm not nominated. I'm a winner. So
you got a
let
Grammy.
God handle your problems. I ain't gonna never name you. You might get mad and name yourself, but just know, boy, feel good not to be a nominee, baby. I'm a winner. God has seen me through. Praise the Lord, baby.
You got that Grammy early. You got that Grammy early.
Yeah.
It was.
No, I'm finna come back for some more.
Yeah.
We got the Grammy early, but I'm coming back for some. I'm trying to leave like Lauryn Hill in February. I want to, she had the 5. Yeah, I'm trying to leave like that.
Man, I'm just sitting here. I'm enjoying
Man,
every moment of it.
I gotta say
That's
that
funny.
I like the way that you are able. You've been rapping since a youngster. You've been able to continue with Run the Jewels.
Mm-hmm.
You've now, re-released your own music 11 years later.
Michael.
Haven't missed a step. It's like a re-emergence.
Shayna told me Friday when it dropped, she said, "Happy Resurrection Day."
Wow.
You're reborn.
Wow.
You are a new man again. Everything you've done before you has been done. Whatever people are in, but today you are a new man. So the next 10 years are forging the next 10 years of Michael. So.
But you are setting the standard for, or the example for so many artists to come, because a lot of people think it's over for them once they get a certain age, or because they're following the trends or, whatever is going on in popular culture. And here you are,
Yeah.
you know, making wonderful quality music in today's time.
Yeah.
It's just incredible.
Thank you
For
so much.
real.
I'm glad you
Because
said
some
it.
people they want to go younger, or they want to, you know,
Oh, try to
it's
sound like
they-
what's
they-
happening now, like you
yeah,
say, the
like
trend.
they've lost themselves.
So here's something.
But that, you know, like I was honored when Boot called me. Boot, young Boot,
Yeah.
in school, they put
Yeah.
me in Tip on the
Yeah.
all and out. I was honored. So I can rap with the younger homies, but I'm not fighting they space and they. My thing is, if I do what I do in my space, we can all be in the same space.
Yeah.
But so I'm honored that the young cats, y'all can still, you know what I mean? I don't have problem, but I'm not going to go try to steal your sound, do your song, and then act like don't nobody know. You know, I'm not going to do that.
Now because they called me and said, yo, somebody reached out and was like, they want to come in. I was like, hell yeah. When? I don't know what happened with the communication in that, but shouts out to them for that, the Atlanta record, right?
Yeah,
man. Shouts out to Book.
Shouts out to Book and school.
Yeah, and now just on your Noah's Ark and the whole 250,000 $250,000 to $500,000 in. So I woke up one morning.
Shayna's not happy.
I woke up one morning on IG.
Yeah.
Right? And I come past this video of Swiss Beats in this dope ass studio.
Yeah.
And I just went and, you go read the caption and see what it's talking about. And it's the guy who built the studio.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's this about? Shouts out to Chris Bentley. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh, Chris Bentley. So I go to his page and I see these studios he built.
Yeah.
And some say, go build you a studio too.
Okay. The Lord talk to you.
I'm telling you, I ain't shared this with nobody, I swear.
Okay.
My wife said, no. You finna do what? Who is these people at the house? I said, yeah, baby. So
Yeah.
we finna do something special.
Yeah.
So to get her to say it's cool, I had to tell her, yeah, I'm setting it up so it could be a podcast space.
Yeah.
And then I could do radio from home too. Right?
Yeah.
One day she walked in on the conversation and she hear me telling the man who built the studio, Chris Bentley. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm thinking about getting back in there. He said, well, this is kind of interesting. It sounds like you putting the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
I said, why he said that? He said, because you don't know if you really gonna rap again, but you just finna spend this kind of money because I'm not cheap. And I sat there for a second and I was like, well, I turned around, she was standing there with her arms folded.
Woo! Boss.
I was like, hey,
Probation
baby.
officer.
I was like, hey, Chris, this is Kendra. Kendra, this is Chris. She said, yeah, hey, Chris, if you could you please, here's my email. I'd like for you to send me that invoice. I'd like to see what this is going to cost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
You
call.
start talking like Charleston White. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm so happy that you told this story because it's documented. So I made sure Kendra hear this. The Lord told me to spend that money with
Bill
Chris
of Art,
Bentley.
baby.
And now I don't know how much rapping I'm going to do, but I'm going to put it to good work. I promise I'm putting it to use.
It's going down.
It's
for
going
real. The bank account.
Can't turn around now.
Yeah.
They already started. So
Yeah, ain't nobody talk about grown people topics, man.
Let's
It's like they feel that, I guess it's lost or whatever. They can't articulate adult life in music.
Well,
and
hip hop's only 50 years old this year.
Okay.
And a lot of times, when you say a rapper that gets in their late 30s, early 40s, it's that there used to be a time limit on rap.
yeah.
How the window that you got to be a rapper. There were exceptions because like Scarface been 87-4. He's never dropped nothing whack. Bun B, Outkast. You know what I mean? But if you get caught up in the moment, then sometimes you try to live the moment too long. You just have to adjust. You can be around. But for me, I've just constantly, like the city of Atlanta, the reason this city's lasted so long is a phoenix is our logo. That bird burns itself up and it emerges a new bird out of the ashes.
Right.
And I think that from a career standpoint, that's all at times I've stumbled, I accept the stumble. I tuck away, create more music.
Yeah.
The Pledge series was created before rap music.
Mhm.
Rap music was created before Run the Jewels. The next thing you know, you look around and 20 years later, you dropping the greatest rap album, one of the greatest albums this year in your 20th career, your 20th year in your career. All you got to do is stay focused on what you're doing. Build your audience like a church or a community. Get your butt out there. I'm going to tell a lot of artists out there, before you focus on selling $1 million and getting $1 million publishing deal, focus on getting 300 people in a room.
Yeah.
We've lost, unfortunately, 2 amazing artists. One due to some issues with mental health, one due to issues with death. But I was talking about Bags and I was talking about Raw out of Decatur. These guys are amazing. So just know that it's always there, but you're gonna always have to be reinventing yourself.
Right.
Every day you got to wake up and try to do it anew, and stop paying attention and want of others to give you validation. I made Michael. I didn't have to make Michael. I could have been selling with Run the Jewels. We about to go on a tour. Run the Jewels we doing 4 cities. We're doing Atlanta, Chicago, New York, and LA. in the fall. But before that, I'll go out and do a Michael run. So I'll be here July 13th, guys. I'm here on the 13th. Let's sell out the Tabernacle. But
that's happening.
If you don't constantly reinvent, then people gonna get bored with you.
Yeah.
So, constantly reinvent, constantly push yourself, and know if it ain't for you. Like a lot of us want to be. I wanted to be a rapper since I was that little Buck-Tooth boy on my album cover. Some folks want to be a rapper because they seen their homeboy do it. It's the I can do it too game. Now, if you're doing I can do it too, it might disappoint you. But if you're truly passionate about an art, you're going to find a way to be an artist.
True indeed. True indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in the studio with us, we got the one and only Killer Mike. The new album, Michael, is out right now. His first solo album in more than 10 years. I guess we're just going to say 11. Because we keep saying more than 10. I know it sounds better, but it's 11 years.
11 years since the last solo.
A decade. How old is your youngest child?
Man, Mikey is 16 years old now. So shouts out to Mikey up at River.
So once you had him, you kind of chilled out.
Mikey's a girl.
Oh, her?
Yeah, Michael's the girl. Michael Marie. Michael Marie Render.
Man, listen, man, it's so many people around me. You know how many kids I got?
How many you got?
A lot of.
I'm 4.
I got 9.
Boy, you a gangster.
But I got 2 sets of twins. Stop, Mike. I got 2 sets of twins.
Well, that D working overtime. You got that. That boy got that Prince in the Revolution D. Like, what?
Not the Prince in the Evolution.
Yeah, I see why you on TV, radio, making music again.
Hey, man.
Boy.
Hey, man.
No. And can steal my jury? Oh, you got life figured out. I love talk, man.
Hey, man, I love you too, man. Shouts out to you, man. Shouts out to our listeners, too. Also, again, let them know how they could get it. What about physical copies?
The physical copies, man. Shouts out to DBS Sound. Shouts out to Criminal Records.
Bagel.
We in September, we're going to drop physical CDs and wax. We were mixing down to the last moment, so sorry we didn't have it right on time, but we got you coming. And I'm going to be at the record store signing. Michael is out now. I'll be here July 13th. I want you guys to come out. I want to sell it out. Bear Strong is going to buy some teachers. Bear Strong is a 501c3 here. They're going to send some teachers. I want to shout out my girl Jakar from the fire department, now selling real estate. Shout out her. That's my wife's friend. But I want to shout out Georgia Youth Bill, which is a great organization here. They're going to bring some kids out. Shout out Next Level Boys Academy. They're going to bring some folks out. And Project Pinnacle from Judge Asha Jackson out in DeKalb. She's going to bring some folks out. So thank you all, man. I really appreciate Atlanta. And let's make this thing number one, man. Let's chart. Right. Let's go win these Grammys and let's come back home and, man, celebrate because the South not only has something to say, we saying it.
That's right. Man, look, because y'all said DBS Sound, I just remember I did Killer Mike album release at DBS Sounds. Like people came and got their album signed and bought physical copies. Those was good old days,
That's
man.
a beautiful feeling.
Well, we're going to do it again in September.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. That is, man. Again, congratulations on all the success, man. I thought you were gonna pull a flex move today.
What?
I thought he was gonna come up here with the Emmy or something just to be like.
Nah, I wasn't gonna do that. I'm gonna get it made on the chain.
I've been wanting somebody.
I'm gonna just get an Emmy chain made.
We need a good flex move for a viral moment because it's gonna stimulate somebody. It's gonna make somebody compelled to go harder.
Next time I'm gonna bring the Emmy. I'm gonna bring my old Grammy and my new Grammy. That's what we're gonna go. It's going down. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna claim it.
I want to take the time to just shout out your accolades. Shouts out to the Emmy. Welcome to the
Shouts out to that actress that's not in the club yet, but I love you. You're great on the show. I feel you were robbed, and maybe when you get one, you'll become a nicer person to me. I'm going to pray.
When does your show come on PBS?
On PBS, you can look for the listings. It was coming on, I think, Fridays and Sundays.
Okay,
but we're now at over 60% of the market. Shouts out to my man OG Scott Carter, who's the co-creator of Politically Incorrect in Real Time with Bill Maher.
Yeah,
he's a co-creator, won the Emmy with me, and just the whole staff. I appreciate all of them over there. Tommy, Neil, thank you guys.
They got a wonderful facility over there.
I'm just glad that you just been standing on what you stand on, man.
That's all I know how to do, man.
I'm proud of you.
And support one another. Like I remember when I heard John shooting his videos right next door to my grandmother's neighbor, I popped up. Just man, support one another. I'm gonna tell Atlanta, our greatest superpower versus other regions has been our solidarity with one another.
Yes, sir.
We don't talk down on one another. Whatever beefs get handled seems to be behind in the boardrooms. And if Gucci and G's can stand on that stage together, in Magic City, y'all can settle whatever petty beefs and not allow your homeboys to take it to the streets. Violence ends the ability to make money. And that's what I want to give you. Because I woke up with the news that Quando Rondo out of Savannah is being charged with a RICO Act. They hitting him with gang enhancement. I don't know how he's going to come out, but I just know that I want the young guys to know out there who are aspiring to do this. the partners, I'm not even talking to the rappers, I'm talking to the partners around them.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do is be good counsel
Yeah.
to these guys, because violence is going to end everybody's money. It'll take money directly out of your crew. It'll take money out of your city and section, and it'll take that industry out of here quicker than you seen white flight in the 70s. So telling people, man, figure it out. Like with BTA, the organization we met, if me and you had a beef in school, the older cats would sit us down, say, hey, y'all got to figure this out. Or even if it's go behind the building, run the favor, we not going to be shooting, killing.
Shouts out to Hunsay.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to your Hunsay Park. Shouts out to Kwanzaa Hall, who was one of the founders. Yeah, violence ends the ability to make money. And the ability to make money is what gives you the ability to create stability for your mama, for your woman or your wife, for your children. So, think about that before you get in your feelings. He disrespected me.
Man,
I've been disrespected before. I came out okay. I just went to the flame. I felt better.
Threw a little.
Knew you was going to say something about the flame.
You got to shout out.
Yes.
Hopefully one day they invite me to invest. I'm already ready. I mean, Shay gonna be like, it's another $500,000 gone. Well, did I tell you what we invested in?
Did I tell you wrong? Again, man, we got to say thank you, Killer Mike, man. We know you're on your journey, this new emergence.
Michael, y'all get that album, hit me up and let me know what y'all think. I'm Killer Mike on Twitter, IG, Facebook. I'm trying to figure out how to work, but let me know.
You ain't figured Facebook out by now, brother.
I haven't. I just went for funerals. And, You know what I mean? You probably like, oh man, Randy there. You know what I mean? But I was like, so I stopped going, but now I'm leaving this lit. Battle show me a whole new level of Facebook.
Shouts out to Bell, man.
Bell Loke in the building.
I know he doing something crazy on Facebook.
Riding a bike,
on them private pages.
We gonna ride 1,000 miles today. Like Bell, I'm gonna buy Bell Huffy for his birthday.
Man, we got the West Side and the South Side checking in. It's real love, man. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, man, we gotta say thank you for your listenership.
Thank you.
Y'all know what it is. We about to get up out of here.
Oh,
go ahead.
Dre is not dropping a solo album. I was just stoned. I was just high. I was just talking Dre.
Hey, man, I thought it was just promotion.
Man, don't listen to Art when he been on one.
I thought it was just good promotion. It's love, man. Y'all make sure y'all stick around for more Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover.